Good evening everyone and a warm welcome to the Snooker Legends 900. It's week 4 and it's a finals night. 3 players already through to the grand final on the 22nd of November. Josh Soman, Lee Walker, and last week it was Harvey Chandler. So who will it be tonight? Looking forward to the action in the company of the shirt, Lee Richardson and Neal Foulds. Neal, firstly reflecting on last night, Conor Benzie really stealing the show.
He played really well. Of course, he only came in last night, so he didn't play on the Monday. So he's one of 2 undefeated players still in this week's draw, along with Ryan Davis, who won on Monday. And I thought he cued beautifully. You know, he went behind in his first match against Patsy Fagan, all his experience, knocked in 70 first poke, and continued along that vein. He's a really lovely ball striker. I really enjoyed watching him. I see a lot of snooker players, but his striking of the ball, his natural sort of gift for the game, makes me wonder why he's not done a little bit better this season. Because Billy Castle's saying this is the best he's seen him play for a while.
Right, well, he could be one of the dark horses for week 4. And we always talk about finals night. There's that bit of expectation, obviously so much desire to make it to the grand final, and we always send you on the prowl downstairs.
Yeah,
What's the club like?
I've been down there for a good 40 minutes and it's buzzing. Players are coming in, the car park's rammed, it's absolutely buzzing. I've had a chat with all the players, just had 20 minutes with Michael Holt, having a real good chat about the situation he's been in, and I think he's going to get back on a tour. I think he's got his head proper screwed on, and he's too good not to be on tour. I'm going to say Philip Williams has not had any practice. He's been shopping with the missus.
Which shops have been to?
I don't know. I didn't get that far involved. As soon as he went shopping, I shut off.
Yeah, fair enough.
I get all my stuff delivered. But I chatted to Wayne Cooper's had 2.5 hours practice, and Gary Thompson's had 3.5 hours practice. He was sweating when he come off the table. So yeah, it's a good mood down there. I let Ryan Davis be. He looks pretty serious. He looks pretty sort of quiet and just chilled out. He's just I didn't want to break his zone or whatever he was in. And Conor Benzie was just walking through the door. But I did speak to Hassim about our Indian food. And we've been invited, Neil.
Yeah.
I've had it from the man himself.
We're cheering
I blanked his son.
tonight.
I blanked his son and just went straight to the dad.
No, I think so. I mean, we just wish him all the best tonight. We love his cue action as well. Nothing different about it either.
Nothing different.
Perfectly good cue action. Yeah. Everything's good.
Well, that, ladies and gentlemen, is the full scoop. Thank you very much. Right, let's get the night underway then. Let's take a look at the betting. We talked about Michael Holt there. 20 minutes of chat with Lee, and I suppose the main focus of that chat is Michael falling off the tour, looking to get back on. He's still got the desire, the hunger to be professional again, but it is the 900, a lovely platform, and he's obviously a talented player. 5-2. Ryan Davies 9-2. He was the winner on Monday. Conor won on Tuesday, and Wayne Cooper has also been impressive. His odds have been slashed to 7-1. Gary Thompson 8-1. Hamim Hussain at 9s. Philip Williams, who's been out all day shopping, 9-1, and Matthew Glasby a 10-1 chance. Neal, I'll come to you on this. Michael Holt 5-2, right favourite. If you didn't have a bet at this stage, would you be backing Michael Holt now?
Yeah, look, for fear of keeping on about it, we have to be honest. He's the player that's won the shootout. He's been in the final the next year. The format really suits him. He dropped off the tour because actually the points end up coming off the 50,000 points for the shootout, left him with none. So he is a better player than not being on the tour. The tour's loss is our gain, as they say. So here he is. He is the man to beat, but he could get beat. He could get beaten tonight because last year the same thing happened. But he is the best player potentially in the whole of the 900. All the groups.
Yep, I agree. But I think tonight, a good bet is Matt Glasby at 10s. Because he could win it at 10s.
You never mentioned Matt Glasby. And
I know.
He's the one name. What's he been doing tonight?
I'm just saying he's the outsider, but he's good enough to win. I'm just saying now.
No, but where's he been downstairs when you did your roaming? Nothing. No mention of him.
He's quite quiet lad, so he just sort of crept past me. I didn't see him. I was involved.
He's probably not the only one that was trying to creep past you with all the people that you've been telling
I don't know why I put up with this. Can't work in these conditions.
All right, well, you're going to have to do it until about 1 o'clock this morning. We'll be looking forward to the pundits' picks next up. Let's go back and see where the guys went at the start of week 4. Every single Monday, they try and come up with one at a bit of a price. Ryan Davies, I think he was 6-1, Neal, when you put him up as your outsider. He's 9-2 now. and Wayne Cooper 7-1, Michael Holt 5-2. So the shirt at this point has got the bragging rights.
Yeah, he has. I'm happy with Ryan Davis, but to be fair, you have come good with your two, haven't you?
Well, not tonight, I haven't, because they're playing each other. So I'm after the first round tonight, I'm down to 1, no matter what.
No, I know. Well, it's not all about you, but you know, I mean, you did do the draw, so you know.
I think in that shirt it is all about you.
Yeah, I can't wait for tonight. I think the Wednesday night's always great, and I just think the matches tonight are good as well. You've got the two youngsters in the top half, and then you've got the oldies in the bottom, if you want to call them oldies.
I mean, we lost our legend player in Patsy, but the strength in depth tonight, I think, the point you're making, is potentially the best week of all we've seen.
100%. I agree with you 100%.
So they're the pundits' picks. We have a quick whiz through the professional picks as well. Mentioned last night Neal Robertson with Harvey Chandler, so he'll be hoping Michael Holt will do the business this evening, and he'll have the perfect 2 from 2 with his tipping on the 900. And Rihanna's gone with Michael as well, and Ryan Davis for Mike Dunn, and Joe Perry has gone with Michael Holt. We spoke about Mike Dunn with Ryan Davis. Does he do a bit of coaching now, Mike, I wonder?
I think he does, yeah. No, he's involved in the game, and I think he knows Ryan quite well from that part of the world. So those picks are not far out, are they? Let's be honest, every week they know what they're talking about, these people.
Yeah. When he's not talking about his maximum.
No, that's right. And Neal Robertson's making long playing journeys. He's got plenty of time to work out the form.
Indeed.
You know, coming back from
Neal will be
Wuhan.
back from Wuhan. He's going to be heading off to Australia, see his family.
Yeah.
So great to get Neal and all the gang involved. Hashtag the 900 if you'd like to be involved at home at Snooker Legends to join in all the chat. Right, let's take a look at the draw. So they're talking about the top half and the bottom half. So let's put you right in the picture. And our first match up this evening is Gary Thompson and Ryan Davies. Philip Williams, Connor Benzie, Matt Glasby, Hamim Hussain, and Michael Holt will play last tonight up against Wayne Cooper.
Well, I'll tell you what I'll say about this, right? Gary Thompson hardly got a mention at the start of the week. He came in on the Tuesday night. He didn't win last night, but in some ways he was almost the moral winner. He played brilliantly all evening, got to the final, so he managed to win that first match close to get here. You know, he shouldn't be underestimated, Lee.
No, he was very solid. He was very solid last night. It's just the draw has done none of them any favours. So, you know, he's got Ryan Davies, who's like, he just flew the first night. You know, every shot that he was playing in that final, he was just getting better and better with the cue ball control. You know, and then whoever comes through that is going to play Phil Williams or Connor Benzie. So it's just tough.
Yeah, and Phil Williams is of the 8 players tonight is the one player who got to the final last year, the grand final. So we're not really considering him because he's a bit slow and we think he might lose in his first match.
And he's been shopping all day.
He's been shopping all day. So he's been on his feet all day, you know, probably trudging around. Now he's got to go out and play snooker. He's not hit a ball. You
know what? And it reminds me, Tepchai knew when he came to defend his shootout crown, he brought his family and the children and they're all down. I said, how did you enjoy London? He says, yeah, but we've been shopping all day. And I was like, oh, okay. And I'm so tired, my feet are really hurting me. And he went out and he lost the match.
Couldn't pot a ball.
Could not pot a ball.
No.
So maybe the shopping could be a thing. But Philip Williams, I thought, he actually looked really calm and cool. Like he's got a bit of Mark Williams, just the swag and the smooth way he walks around the table.
What a nice guy as well, isn't he?
Lovely
guy.
He's a great guy.
Yeah.
Great guy. Good coach as well, knows a lot about the game.
And he was coached by the wonderful Terry Griffiths for years.
Indeed. So and we're still looking for a name for our arena. Imagine, season 2, week 4, and this is still going on, but there's just been nothing that has really taken our fancy. Maybe until tonight, let's take a look at some of your suggestions out there. Hashtag the 900 if you have got the perfect name for the arena. Michael Metcalf has got the Abyss, Ross 147, the Arena of Legends, Snook Fanatic, the Cocoa Time Arena, which is a big part of our show. Derek Summers has gone with the Non-Genti Arena.
Well, when I was doing my A-levels in Latin, that means 900 in Latin.
Wow.
Yeah, listen.
Wow. Well, you learn something new about someone every day, don't you, in life?
I know. And Lee has also learned something new today. David Brown, Arena of Carnage. Paul Nuns has gone with the Old School Arena. Bays King, the Bagel House. I like that. That's very much 900, Neal. I think you came up with that one. And Baysmore for Tom Nugent.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Baysmore. Well, but the thing with the bagels actually is a tennis expression. If someone gets beat 6-love, they've been bageled, you know, and now we're having it in snooker.
It's never been introduced in snooker until the 900s.
Neal introduced it last season.
Yeah, I did, but it came from tennis in the first place.
Do you like the Bagel House as a name?
Yeah. No, I think it's good, but I think there's going to be someone out there who's got something better. Someone a bit of. Why are you saying this?
Well, we need more in. I think we need more. I'm not happy with any of them.
We definitely
We're okay,
need more.
but I think it can do better.
Let's pass you over to the Bagel House. Sorry.
Not quite, is it?
Doesn't have a ring to it, does it? Right, we are able to bring you right up to date with the format and the rules. If you're a first-time viewer, welcome. And if you've seen it all before, well, here we go again. Each week consists of 12 players. 8 will play on Monday, with the top 4 progressing to Wednesday. 4 new players will join the 4 Monday losers in a new 8 on Tuesday, the top 4 progressing to Wednesday. On Wednesday, the final 8 play down to crown our weekly champion. The format is repeated over 8 weeks before our weekly champions contest the grand final. Each night will see 7 matches around some new and exciting rules. With ball in hand for any foul, the opportunity is there for any player in our 96 field to become the next champion.
Good evening, you lovely snooker fans. These are the rules of the 900. A frame consists of 15 minutes, which is your 900 seconds, but players have to contend with a 20-second shot clock. There are no timeouts, but a referee can stop the clock if they think it disadvantages another player. Any foul gives you ball in hand, which allows you to place the cue ball anywhere on the table. If you don't pot a ball, you must hit a cushion. Otherwise, it's a standard snooker foul. If at the end of the frame the scores are tied, we enter deadlock and a blue ball shootout will decide the winner. And finally, folks, the break-off. After you've made contact with the reds, the cue ball must come past the pink spot. And that's it, folks. Don't take too long. Don't miss.
Well, it's the same single frame format as it was last season, with a live crowd in there, which has certainly mixed things up a lot. What are we waiting on? What are we really looking for season 2? We've had big breaks. We haven't had a deadlock. I'd like to see a deadlock tonight.
Well, we would love to see one, and we get very excited, but maybe if you're a player involved, you wouldn't like to see it.
No, you
Patsy
don't want
had a
that.
chance to clear last night, whether he played the right shot.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I wouldn't want to go up against one of those youngsters at
Connor
long
Bensley
blues.
against Patsy. I mean,
Yeah.
Patsy, bless him, his cue action was a bit all over the shop last night.
That's why I would have played the snooker on the last one, but there you go.
Isn't it
we all
great
see
to
it
have our
differently.
legends, though, with Patsy
brilliant.
last night?
Such lovely
He's a
bloke.
wonderful man. I
Yeah.
love Patsy, you know. But I'd also love to see a deadlock. You're right. We're absolutely overdue one, aren't we?
Yes, we've had a lot of
Maybe
drama,
tonight.
a lot of excitement. Maybe tonight, our first match just around the corner then. Finals night, week 4, and we get underway with Gary Thompson and Ryan Davies. Ryan Davies, the 4-7 favourite. The guys have spoken a lot about this match. Davies all the way?
I think so. He's shown. He's just shown he's a class player. Not that Gary isn't, but I've got to go for the young blood. The long potting is tremendous.
I saw Gary last night in that final. He was kicking himself, missed a good chance. And I hope he hasn't taken that annoyance into tonight, because Ryan is unflappable, you know.
Totally unflappable.
He just landed the wrong side of the blue.
That's
if you
right.
remember?
Yeah, that's right.
There you
Okay,
go.
great stuff. Thank you, guys, for now, and we'll have them back in the commentary box for you shortly. We're going to take a very quick break, and we will have finals night underway very soon.
Good evening, you lovely snooker fans. Welcome to finals night, week 4, season 2 of the 900. And here we go. The first match tonight, and what a cracker. Gary Solid Thompson against Ryan Davies from Wales. So, very nice break off from Gary. Perfect length of the table, absolutely glued the cue ball to the bulk cushion.
Yeah, and that's what he was doing all of yesterday. Now he's a very good, very patient player. Not frightened to attack when the chance comes, but will try and keep Ryan Davies under that bulk cushion for as long as the 15 minutes as he can. This is the problem. What can you do? He's drilled that in. He's not got a great kit, but don't know. He can't roll up, of course, because something's got to hit a cushion.
Such a good long opening red.
Fabulous. There's a bit of Judd Trump about him, isn't there? I know that's a big call, but I'm not saying he's as good, but I'm saying his cue action's quite similar. He uses it as right-handed as well. There's something in that, isn't there?
And is his favourite player.
Yeah, we dragged it out of him in the end, didn't we?
Oh, there's Hassim.
Which one is he? The chap on the left?
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
Best friends.
Well,
He's been with BBF.
exactly, because he's got a wonderful curry house, hasn't he?
Right, well, that red deserved more points, really, didn't it? So there's Hassim on the left. I think that's the rest of the family. And obviously, we've got Hamim, his son, playing third match tonight against Matt Glaspie. So he's in a tough position here. This is a tough safety shot. Doesn't want to hit this too thin and catch that red. Oh, that was close.
Well, he caught too much of it, didn't he? That was the thing, and he did too much pace. So, in again. Oh, it's not a bad kiss as that. I thought at first it was no good, but
not for a left-hander. It's all right.
because the fact that he's from Manchester, he's not had a chance to go home. He's been here for a couple of days, putting some practice in, no doubt.
Oh, didn't see that one coming. I thought he was from Wales. I don't know why I thought he was from Wales.
He said he was from Manchester, so I tend to believe him.
No, you're right, you're right.
He actually said it when he was in, so that's good enough for me.
It's a word from the mouth.
Just the Davis bit, isn't it? It's a very famous name in snooker, isn't it? A lot of Davis people we know with the IS or the IES.
Yep, I think that's
could
what.
Name up plenty of them. I used to hate this shot because the back arm, you could knock that red further than the cue ball.
Yeah, which he nearly did.
Have you done that before?
Yeah, a million times.
You feel silly, don't you?
Or you catch your knuckle on the side of the rail.
Yeah,
I've done that as well.
I've actually had it where, as I say, I've hit a ball, and the ball behind my gripping arm, it goes about 100 yards forward. Goes further than anything.
So
that was a jab. That was a jab.
Yeah. Was he wearing a glove last night? I don't remember him wearing a glove last night.
He's gone with the glove, hasn't he?
So they're the boys. Wayne Cooper.
Phil Williams there as well.
Even a name from the past down there tonight, Sefton Payne.
Yeah.
For all the boys from Blackpool days. So Connor Benzie's down there with Hameen.
It's not a nice table, this. I mean, this shot, what do you do here? You know, you got to do something. Maybe get the cue ball up past the brown. It's the only thing that you can do, and Gary has done it. And of course here, I'm wondering if, now Ryan has got a double for nothing here, isn't he?
Yeah.
I don't think he sticks the red that's near the right middle. Beyond the blue, what's not to like? Well, he hasn't even gone for the double. Fair play. You can't say it's the wrong shot because actually put Gary in bother here.
Yeah, that's not. He's cut the two reds on the left off.
Yeah, and the right's not too flash either, is it?
I think he's. I thought he was going to just play the dump shot there. Maybe he's playing it from this one, just going to run the cue ball through. Brilliant bit of Cecchino.
Exactly, bit of left hand side, and that was well played. I think he had that shot in reserve, and then he looked for other alternatives and he couldn't find one.
Great pace.
It's a good battle, isn't it, this? I mean, we're seeing proper snooker shots being played here. Not all pots, but, good safety. That's an absolute perler of a shot, isn't it? I mean, really, he had no other shot there. If you've got nothing else you can do, you might as well come out of your bunker on the attack, and that's what he did there. Beautiful red.
Yeah, I mean, those long balls in, they've both been brilliant so far tonight. I mean, Ryan possibly should have potted the blue.
But should really, yeah, with the rest, yeah.
Yeah, but this is a great chance for Gary.
Well, he's had, what did you say, 3.5 hours practice today?
Yeah.
He's a well-oiled machine, isn't he? This fresh shot, though, is not straightforward either.
It's busy down there. It's warm down there tonight as well. With this weather, I think because it's pouring down with rain and it's still warm in there, I think this is why he's wearing the glove. Because when I saw him, he was a little bit sweaty. I'm not saying that because he's Scottish. It was just the case.
Okay.
He was dripping. He was dripping in water.
Deary me, absolutely. That was a twitch. I only know it because I've done them myself. I'm really surprised by that miss. I mean, I've not seen him miss a ball as easy as that in a night and a half in this event, because he's pretty reliable.
So I don't know a snooker player that hasn't twitched, Neil.
No, but he missed a bad red there, didn't he? I mean, there's no getting away from it.
Yeah, you know, he just got the black on the spot as well. He just needed a couple more balls to get into position, but that's what happens. So, would have liked a little bit more screw on that to try and keep the cue ball in the table a little bit more instead of drifting to the side cushion. So here we go. This is tricky. He's digging down on the cue ball. There you go.
He sort of would have liked the blue on its spot there, wouldn't he, just to run it through on the blue, but even then he's thinking about which colour he's going to land on. Yeah. So it's a low score at the moment. He's still behind Ryan Davies, and he's had 2 good chances, to be fair.
Yeah, just didn't get into that brown, did he? He didn't get into the cue ball when he took the brown on. Nice safety. He's covered the red that's near the blue spot. So tricky safety now.
Just a trace of right-hand side down, cue ball down in behind the blue, perhaps, if you can get that side.
Yeah, this is it.
Well, he hasn't played it with the side, but the yellow and green are a beautiful foil. In fact, the shot he's played is better than the one I was suggested all day. That is a beauty. He didn't need the side because he saw yellow and green close together and he thought he'd capitalise on that.
Is this time for hit and hope? Or do you think he's going to try and lay on the red near the black, underneath the black?
I think it's time to just whack it.
This looks good.
It's the problem. You see, you play a good shot, you still end up suffering.
Yeah, I thought he might just sneak past that and hit the red from behind.
Could have been a Stephen Maguire shot, attentional pockets, anything goes. He's played the shot that might have been the right snooker shot, but he might be it might be his last.
So this red to draw level.
Not a good shot. I think he didn't put topspin on that. He kind of half stunned it and threw the cue a bit wider. I tell you, that was a poor shot. And now he's scratching around looking at what he can play, none of which was what was planned. Yeah, he's just out of position a bit now. He's trying to catch the break up a little bit.
I think it's nervy out there at the moment. And definitely the weather will make this table play a little bit different. Right. Well, I don't think he'll be playing one here. I think you're going to play the green and stun the cue ball in behind the yellow.
It's got to be the shot, isn't it? You've got to just, the fact that you can play the snooker without having to worry about a cushion being struck, because it's obvious you can do that.
Now, is it at note time now, Neil?
If he can see the reds of one cushion, yeah, it's hitting hope time. Gary is playing in classical style.
Oh, because he's trying to lay in him, but...
Has he left the red to the middle?
I'm not sure, I don't think so.
No, it might be tight, in which case he's made the right decision, to be fair to him. Pink seems to be blocking off everything to that right middle. He's got to hit a cushion here. Red perhaps pushed to the cushion. No, he's gone the thin route. So he's kind of managing to keep Gary Thompson at bay, although his 6-point lead is not really anything significant.
Well, Gary's done well not to leave him in, Neil. He's done very well too. You know, Ryan has had 3 good chances really in the balls.
He has. He's still slightly favourite because of his lead, and there's not much happening in this exchange, but it's only a slender advantage which he holds. Three minutes left, so interesting 3 minutes to come where a lot could happen.
So, is this the figure of 8? Yeah, there it is.
Well, he hasn't hit it well. He's not got it off, has he?
He's played it terribly.
Goodness, he's lucky in it there, isn't he? He lost control of the cue ball, goes in off, lights out. Ball in hand, of course, with any foul, if you haven't watched this before. Put the ball wherever you like on the table, the cue ball, which is a massive edge. Dare he play the black?
No, not with 2.5 minutes left. I think it's got to be the green. Got to avoid the yellow.
Yeah, the yellow's kind of in the way a bit, isn't it? Might be able to miss it on the thin side.
I tell you what, that could be unlucky. That's shock. That's such bad luck. Any other kiss than that one.
Tight game, isn't it? 2 in it. 2 in it.
So still got a red in for the middle pocket.
Now what does he do? He's one behind. I mean, he could just get himself in front by taking the low value colour, maybe not even trying for a red, but he's still got to try and hold out on a small lead for a long while.
Got to be careful his shirt. There's been a few shirt fouls.
So he's just put his nose in front, but that's what you can say, 90 seconds or just over left. So 9/10 through the match. And he won't be rushed, but I think there's one last possible attack from Ryan Davis on his next visit. He's sitting there on that stool, but he's going to be unleashed in a minute. You watch him spring into life. He's going to have to pop one.
Oh, he's had a bit of a twitch on that.
He's going to have to go in. If not this shot, then the very one after.
Oh, he's just hampered by the brown as well. This makes hitting the middle of the cue ball tricky.
Thought he might play the left one, cut it in. But
yeah, you can see the cue ball better for the left red, but
goodness me, he's caught that horribly thin. He needs to have all sorts of luck here. Wow. I mean, does Gary really want to pop one here? I mean, he wants to get down the other end of the table.
Right, 20 seconds. If he runs his 20 seconds down now, it's going to take it to about 20 seconds left.
Don't understand why you walk away from the shot. You know, you think about the shot while you're watching this clock countdown. Doesn't want to miss one though, does he? Oh, he has missed. Now there's still a chance here. Ryan Davis has got to pot 2 balls in the next 2 shots. He can do it, but he's going to have to look lively. Pot this and don't leave the cue ball running, I think.
And then play the pink in the middle.
Anything. Oh dear. Fluke. He's given up. Well, we've already had the one favourite's been turned over. Gary Thompson won a nervy affair there. Ryan Davis, who won on match night, day 1, the whole thing, he's gone out tonight straight away. Gary Thompson is through.
It was a very nervy affair in the end, wasn't it? Our first match, and our first winner joins us in the studio, Gary Thompson. Congratulations. It was nervy for us watching. What was it like for yourself?
Last night, it was like a relief, but tonight, I just kept my arm went in one of the shots. Ryan's such a good long potter. That was my danger tonight. But it was just getting in the balls, and I got in, and I just couldn't score.
Did you think he was going to pot that last red?
Well, I was at the corner of the arena, and I was facing away from the table, just watching the reactions of the fans. And he went, he's missed.
That's it, isn't it? The 900, you can't even look.
I don't even want to watch.
Listen, he had chances, didn't he? He's missed the blue with the rest, so it's like, listen, if he didn't want to take them, then you've got to take what's left.
He was plumbing on the black, and then I don't know why he's not played for the pink in the middle.
Yeah,
and then he's left an awkward blue.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Yeah.
Is the table playing any difference because of the bad weather?
It feels a bit more humid tonight. I put my glove on.
Yeah, I noticed it. We did.
I don't normally wear. I do for 9-ball, but
it's hot and sticky
I've got
down
it in my
there, isn't
pocket
it? Because
just
it's rammed with people down there, and it's pouring with rain outside.
Yeah.
It don't get easier than that, does it? But I mean, it's nice to get through. You're the first man through to the semis. How are you feeling?
Yeah, very good. I can't wait. Can I please say a happy birthday, please?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. The floor is yours.
Yeah, my wee nephew Max is 11 today, so I'd just like to wish him a happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Max.
That was my main thing for winning tonight.
Lovely.
To give him the
Well, there you
the
go.
happy birthday
And
message.
Max, I'm sure, will be tuning in. Leon and Agnieszka and all your friends.
Last night, she turned the telly off, and then she turned it on when you were back in the studio, just to see who was coming in the room. She couldn't watch the end of the match.
She's like, you can't even watch your own shots.
She'll be the same after that match as well.
And what about, you don't actually have a club.
No.
You're living in Larkhall, Graham Dott's country.
Yeah, Graham lives 2 streets down from me. There's also a world champion pool player in Larkhall, Scott Gillespie. So yeah, I've got the table out the back and a cinema room, but I use the cinema room and Ag uses a snooker table more than me. So.
Well, you'd never think it's...
She does the ironing on it.
This week.
Well, they all end up storage sometimes, but she loves playing. Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I think it's time to go to the next match after that. Well done, Gary. Philip Williams and Conor Benzie up next. Conor Benzie 8-15, Philip Williams 11-8. And big odds for Philip Williams. He did make the grand final in season 1. So let's go back to the arena and back to the guys in commentary.
Lovely, thank you, Rachel. Looking forward to match 2. Billy Castle is with me. Conor Benzie on the left and Philip Williams, last year's grand finalist, on the right. But last night it was all about Conor Benzie, who played beautifully, I thought, and I think he's sort of almost the tortoise and the hare this match, isn't it, in a way, you know, with Conor Benzie quick, Philip Williams more methodical, but pretty dangerous, Billy. I don't know how you see it. We all kind of favour Benzie, do we?
Yeah, I mean, this format and this style of play, like with the shot clocking play, we all fancy Conor. But like I say, Philip does keep proving us wrong, because he got to the final last year, and you know, he won a couple of matches on the opening night again this year, so you know, he's one not to take lightly. His first chance here for Conor.
I'll say it again, if anyone didn't watch last night, just watching someone's ball striking, Conor Benzie, beautiful striker. He is coached, but there's a lot of natural skill in there. Goes to the bottom of the cue ball. Tough little shot, it's just to screw into the bunch. Oh, he's been unlucky. Goodness me, look what's happened. I mean, it can happen on that shot. Well, I mean, are we going to get another favourite turned over? It's early to say, but Phil Williams got a chance, hasn't he, here? Goodness me.
Yeah, that's very unfortunate. Obviously the shot's on playing it that way, but you wouldn't have been expecting it. I thought he might have played a little less pace, but it was a thin angle on the blue there, Neal, so wasn't too much you could do about the white running away from him a little bit. So it's Philip Williams, first opportunity here. Once he pots this red, he's right at the bottom of the pack that goes into the same corner. So he's just got to drop this in back to the black.
He was on the tour many years ago, and in fact I was still playing back then, and he was one of the slower players around, has to be said. I mean, he was always a good player, coached by Terry Griffiths for many years. He built a lot of Terry's playing traits into his game, including the fact that he wasn't the quickest, but that's not only, you know, that cue action is sort of very Griff-like in its sort of delivery, Nowadays, he doesn't play to quite that level, but as you can see, a lot of the Welsh boys still play snooker, very keen even after, if you like, retiring, and he's one of those.
Yeah, certainly. I've been down there a few times, Neal, when he's been here for the World Senior Qualifiers, and obviously that's over best of 7 against good players. And his record against still pros now on the main circuit is pretty good. You know, he takes some beating over best of 7.
Good shot he's played again there. Not a lot of pace on it. Got to get past the blue when it's respotted. Just. I tell you, there's a difference. Where I'm London based, and all the clubs I know in London is money games. Lots of chatter going on in the clubs I was involved in. But you go to sort of Llanelli, Terry Griffiths Club, and you'd see lots of people coming in, all of them not playing for anything, just taking snooker very seriously. No chatter. Really playing like you'd think there was a pro-am going on, but it's actually just people playing snooker. Very different dynamic in some of the Welsh clubs. Very serious about the game, which I do like to see, I have to say.
Yeah, you're definitely right there. They take it very seriously. There's no answering the practice. There's no on their mobile phones or laughing and joking. It's serious work, and that's the way it should be. I feel now, obviously.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how you see it now, because you're a lot more old school than me. But I think if you're doing your practice, you've got to be serious. You've got to take it as serious you can.
But the other thing I'll say is that most of the time, in some of the clubs I went into, one in Neasden, Ron's club, all West London or West Ealing was the other club. It's all. Everyone's playing for something. There's always a money game of some kind, even if it's for a tenner or £20 or sometimes more. There's always money at stake. That's just because that's how we sort of brought up to play. But some of the Welsh boys will play all day, very seriously, for nothing. And again, it's nice to think that you love the game that much to do that. Anyway, he's awkwardly placed here. It's been a good break, this. I mean, he took full advantage, didn't he, there, of the ball in hand.
Yeah, certainly. I'm not at all surprised he's played that shot there. He was a bit unlucky to land on top of that red. That was awkward queuing. But he took full advantage of that, and Connor, I know he had a 40 deficit last night against Matt Glasby. Still plenty of time left. He's such a quick scorer and good potter to get in the balls. But he's got a little bat on his hands there now.
I'm going to say something. I'm going to put this out there early. I think it was week 1 I was here, certainly, and we thought there were 4 absolute good things. And it turned out that all of the 4 outsiders won the quarter-final matches, and it paid exactly 50 to 1 the ACCA. So we were looking at all the shorties. One's been beat, another one's in grave difficulty. Connor Benzie's got a lot to do. So I wonder if we're going to see another one of these huge ACCAs come in. Any time will tell. Connor's not lost yet, but he's got a big deficit to make up already.
Yeah, and this shot last night he was knocking in on a regular basis. He's not quite hit that one as smooth as he was last night now. It's because obviously he's a few behind, but I think he might have covered the pocket there.
He actually got lucky. I think a little bit of a deceleration that time. He didn't attack the ball. Anyway, I mean, this is a plant on. Philip's got 1 or 2 issues here.
He might be playing a stunning behind the look pink here and cannon the reds off of the other one. Wow.
Oh.
That's old school now.
What a shot.
It's one of them Alan Titmarsh's plants.
Yeah,
again.
that's right, horticulturalist. Straight out of Kew Gardens. It was a tremendous plant. I mean, the reds were a long way apart. The one nearest the pocket wasn't over the pocket. It's all Phil Williams. Why did we sort of almost ignore him? He was got to the final last year, grand finals. And yet he was never really thought of tonight. He continues to confound all of his critics, doesn't he?
Yeah, he certainly does. I mean, we're all big Benzie fans tonight in this game. Obviously last night he was tremendous, but tonight's a different night now, and Phil's come away and he looks pretty good.
Not missing anything, is he? You know, all these points are sort of killing the odds-on backers here. But some people like to back against the favourites in snooker. I mean, it's a well-known thing. Back the outsider at 2, and if you do that, you're trousering all the money tonight. Because I think he's on his way here. There's still time for the comeback, but he's running out of time, and Balls left.
Yeah. No, first opportunity he's going to get in a minute. He's just imagine be pushing a colour or two safe Neal.
And what do you do here? I mean, there's an argument you could play the attacking safety and get the cue ball in a bad place for Phil, or you go for this. He's going for it, I think. Great shot. Well, that's the right shot now. He's got to try and get the balls open here, though.
Yeah, that was a good pot. You have to get a bit of work on the cue ball here. Try and go on the bottom cushion, not arc it too much because you can miss the pack. So, take a good shot here.
Well, has he knocked anything in play? I don't think he has. He didn't really catch them right, did he? But he just clipped the right edge of the bunch. It was arcing away from the Reds, that cue ball.
Yeah, that was the trouble with that sort of shot. And it's just because you've got to get work on that cue ball, and you can almost put too much arc on it.
Yeah, well, the harder you hit them, sometimes the more it bends away. Anyway.
Yeah, Phil just looking at putting another red on the side cushion now, the 3 reds in the middle.
Yeah, priority all to get to the cue ball back down the table. The biggest problem Phil's got here is that, yes, he's got a 49-point lead, but the balls aren't that bad. Yes, there's that one red gone awkwardly now, but kind of Benzie's got one more visit in him which could get him somewhere near back into the frame, I think.
Yeah, he could make this plant.
I think it was a bit thin, but second prize is to get Philip Williams nailed to that cushion. Not quite nailed, but now does he want to go for this? The containing shot might bring about a double kiss. Might just be able to avoid it. He wants to get the cue ball this end. He could maybe just avoid the double kiss. Yeah, he's done that.
He has played that well.
He's wily, isn't he? Wily individual.
Yeah. Yeah, he's such a... Like I say,
knows the game.
Yeah. He's very good. You know, and he's qualified for the World Senior, I think, the last 2 or 3 years, maybe. You know, that's a good feat in itself, of all the players that are in it.
What a shot that is, though. That's given him a chance. It's still 5.5 minutes here. Time's not really the problem.
Yeah, that was a brilliant open red from Connor.
I think first things first here, Billy. Don't get too far ahead of it yourself if you're Connor. Just take a couple of reds, 2 to 3 reds and high value colours, then build on that. Don't get too far thinking about what's going to get you over the line, because these next 2 minutes just concentrate on knocking some balls in, pegging back the deficit.
Yeah, certainly. Just take a ball at a time now, like you say. Work his way back into it, and before he knows that he might be, scoreboard might be looking a lot better than what it was when he comes to the table.
Nice little touch there. It wasn't a natural to hold, but he hit it well. So now the deficit 34 points. So red-black, maybe another red-black, and things could get very interesting yet. Do like his game now. I think the cue action is absolutely to my liking that he's got.
He's played that absolutely perfect as well.
Now he's looking at the possibility of getting an angle on the pink to move the top red, maybe be on the other red. This is good thinking. Now this next shot is big. Chip the top red out beyond the choice of the red he moves or the one below it. He's hit the wrong side of the red. He's got to hit the underside. But still 19 behind. Doesn't have to go for this, but I think he will somehow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If Phil had a colour safe, you know, he's not going to feel that great because there's no colour safe at all.
Oh, that's an absolute perler of a shot.
It's not a bad angle.
To go into it or play the Barney rubble to the right middle? What do you think?
Yeah, I think he's going to screw into it.
Yeah,
now.
I think so. Again, he's hit that same top side, but he drills these in. What a game this is. This is an absolute perler of a match. He's 11 behind. Yeah, I suppose you can't keep putting great balls. Still time though. It's been a real classic game this.
Yeah, well, we've seen both sides of the games now, haven't we? You know, we've seen a good potting, quick scoring from Connor, and we've seen obviously the Philip Williams Granite side and playing all the right shots.
Absolute contrast, these two, aren't they? Very different characters. Philip is doing everything he can to restrain him.
Yeah, and he's got the snooker here.
So what does Philip do? He doesn't really want to go for one, because if it goes in, he wins because he gets on the blue, I think, and he'll. But really, he's got 2 minutes 20 to try and sort of park the bus. This is good. If ever there was a shot that you play, just priority is getting that object ball safe. Good game, Billy, this one, isn't it?
Yeah, really good. I'm enjoying this game, and that's a lovely shot from Connor. Obviously, Philip, it's easy here, but he doesn't want to leave it. Like to try and push it maybe to the side cushion.
Yeah, I think Connor knows he's got to do something a bit lively now. And look at this. This could be. He's delivered the killer blow there. May not be a snooker, but Connor might have one more go after this if he can. But he needs to play this shot quickly to give him more time to play another shot, I think.
That's a horrible shot, isn't it now?
Taking his time on this is not helping him.
Could be pushing his red quite close to that pocket as well.
Well, he needs all sorts of things to cover here. Help! Philip is not going to be rushed. Connor could go red, blue, yellow, green. We've got a deadlock, but even then he's going to have to do it in about 30 seconds.
Yeah, but this is a tricky one, Neil, because if he does end up rattling this, he could leave it on for the red, black, yellow.
Connor's got to be ready to spring out of that chair into action. Oh, here we go, here we go. How long have we got? Long enough, I think. 11 behind. So that's now 10 in it. Goodness me, this is tense. He's got time. He needs to get in behind the yellow. Doesn't want the cue ball to run too much. Yellow and green, unless I've got my maths all wrong, yellow and green gets him over the line. There's time. 10 seconds. Here comes game ball, Billy.
Yep, this is definitely... Well, I can't see him missing this.
Wow, what a game that was. He was always behind. Phil Williams played a brilliant match, but he left it to the nick of time, and Connor Benzie has got there ever so close. What a match that was. Brilliant.
Such an entertaining format, but I don't think we've seen a frame as exciting as that all season. Maybe Marcus Deo's clearance, but that is right up there. Congratulations, Connor. Brilliant stuff.
Yeah, cheers. I don't know what happened. I can't even remember what happened.
Well, we're going to remind him shortly, aren't we?
Yeah.
Shall we take a little look? And if anyone is just joining us now, the score was 58-47 with 35 seconds to go. Neal, you were in the commentary.
Yeah.
Red, pink, yellow and green.
Yeah, I mean, Philip had a difficult shot. He got the double kiss. Now, did you know red, pink wins you it? Because I thought you might go red, blue, yellow, green and get the deadlock.
No, when he was on the shot, I was trying to work out in my head if I needed black, if I needed the green, basically. But I think even if I put black, I needed green, did I?
Well, yeah, certainly. The fact that you did it on the pink, yeah, I mean, you win by one. The blue would have meant a tie, like I say, and you played well. You're not. I mean, you've got no time here, but you're like not rushing around the table. You're strolling around.
Yeah, I've kind of flushed at the yellow here, but
beautiful shot.
Perfect, yeah.
Now you've got 5 seconds.
I can take my time a little bit on this one. Just wait for the buzzers.
Yeah, and that's how it's done. You know, I mean. He had no problem with the game. The biggest problem is that both his logos have fallen off as we're standing here, right? All these things are happening. And all I can see out the corner of those logos falling to the ground, which is a shame. But the longer he's in it, the more these logos can be seen again.
And just how much support have you behind you for the 900? Obviously, your logos are on the ground now, but go on.
Yeah, a lot. Yeah, everyone, even from my old club where I used to play, my old club in Chandler's Ford, all the players from there, a lot of support from Waterlooville. Yeah, I'm just overwhelmed, really.
Tell me something. I watched you last night. I've seen you play before. I watched you last night. I thought you hit the ball beautifully again tonight. What's Any reason why you've not been playing like that more recently? I know you've not been playing as well. You said that last night.
Yeah, I think it's just confidence, really.
Yeah.
I've just not had that confidence for the last year or so.
Yeah.
And as you probably know yourself, losing can become a habit.
I know,
you
don't
what
worry
I mean?
about that. I have plenty of experience of that.
So you're just trying to get a bit of confidence.
Something like this will help you, though, won't it?
Yeah, if I go
Played
and win
brilliantly tonight.
Yeah, I can.
Listen,
confident.
don't worry
dude.
about the confidence. That'll be picking right up after that performance. Beautiful clearance. Congratulations, Conor. You'll be up against Gary Thompson in our first semi-final shortly. But up next for us, our third match of the evening. Quarterfinals continue. And Matthew Glasby 10-11 up against Hamim Hussein 4-5. As you can see, just about Hussein the favourite there. The bookies were really struggling to split these two. Let's get back to the arena then, get the action underway, and back to the guys in commentary.
Thanks, Rachel. Well, what an end to that last game, Billy. Oh, I couldn't believe it. I was just thinking, if Phil played the wrong shot on that last red, I'd have been kicking it into the cushion and sending it around the table, you know, playing it quite hard, run the seconds out. But there you go, that's that one. This is this one. Matt Glasby and Hamim Hussein.
Yep, this is another interesting tie tonight. It's a lovely break off from Hamim. Yeah, it's an interesting matchup, Lee. Not a lot in it.
Yeah. Matt Glasby's been playing very well. He's qualified for the the next stage of the English Amateur at the weekend. Beat Gerard Green. So he's obviously playing well.
Yeah, certainly, Lee. He's in good confidence and a good bit of form.
So.
And
there's Hamim's dad, Hussein.
And he's got his Warwick Spices logo on.
Yeah, apparently a very good curry house.
Yeah, he's invited us all round, Lee.
No. Me and Neal have been invited.
Well, I was invited first.
So he's got the clip, he's got the save. Oh. He's got the save, he's put a red over pocket and he's had a kiss off the yellow in behind the green. We all need a little bit of luck like that. It's, you can't win a tournament without a little bit of ball run.
No, of course. I mean, especially in this format, Lee, any little bit of form, a little bit of run helps. That's not bad though.
Great shot.
Yeah, these two are very well practiced and very seasoned and plays all the competitions. Like I say, Hamim at the weekend was only in the Open Series playing and he got to the final where he lost 3-2 to Craig Steadman. So it just shows you very match up.
Good safety from both players.
Yeah, they're not easy shots to play, the ones there at all. You can catch them too thin, the white go up and down, or you can catch it too thick and going off.
Yeah, no damage done there though.
Just be playing this red, sort of plain ball here up and down.
Yeah, it's a good shot.
It's been all drama so far tonight, Lee. Both games.
Yeah, we thought two of the favourites were going out. Connor's clearance there was... Well, he just looked so cool doing it. I'd have been running around the table. But for me, the best match is the last one. It's the last of our 4 quarterfinals tonight. Michael Holt and Wayne Cooper.
Yeah, that's another brilliant match to look forward to. But like I say, Lee, all 8 players tonight are top class players. Some good safety going on there.
Absolutely top notch.
Yeah, I mean, he's brought a lot of support tonight. For his friends, his family, they've all travelled up to watch him.
Has he left that, Billy?
Yeah, he has.
He did come around the table and have a look, didn't he? So he obviously didn't get the cue ball as tight to the cushion as he needed. Matt's a little bit short on the blue, so he'll be potting this and going in and out of bulk. Needs to avoid the yellow and the brown. Great shot. So hasn't really landed on the red very well, but this is potable. Thin clip into this left hand black pocket.
Yeah.
Once you start running out of position, it's difficult to keep the break going.
Yeah, once you start late, it's very tough to get yourself back in that position again. Takes a lot of good pots and a lot of good positional play. You know, once you're out of position, you can keep being further away and trickier it gets. Decided to play a safety shot here, and it's not a bad one. Thought you could have played the green there though, and come down from the red up by the black spot, or the red to the middle by the pink.
I think he's just going to be trying to dump the cue ball onto this black cushion again, and hopefully snooker on the red that's the other side of the black. Is that?
Yeah, that's absolutely fine.
That's good. Got the weight a little bit better that time.
Yeah, the balls aren't so nice in this frame. Obviously, the black's off the spot, brown and yellow's off the spot. You know, reds are not in great positions, so it's going to be awkward for a scoring chance so far. Oh, that's not bad.
He's having to play the reds on the right hand table. He's got him as what we call a Chinese snooker, where you're hampered by the ball behind the cue ball.
Yeah, and he's been unlucky to push the red over the pocket here.
No, because he's played a good shot really. He was unlucky then.
Yeah, he was very unlucky. So I mean, Matt obviously pushed one earlier on and he got the cover, which is what you need, don't you? In this format, you need that little bit of run, and
so this is going to be.
But that was always going to be tough to get on the colour there. You had to do it much thinner to try and miss them reds.
I think he knew it though. I think he just, got to pot the ball, haven't you? So. I'm kind of surprised he played the blue there.
Yeah, I thought he might have rolled up to the yellow.
Yeah. He hasn't really put it out of action, but if he had of, I suppose it's a good 8-point lead.
Yeah, like I say, it's 7.5 minutes down now, Lee, and it's been a lot of good safety played. Matt's having to go at this one.
He's screwing back into bulk.
Yeah, this is awkward for because obviously he's leaning over the blue there, and it's very tricky now. He's have to get the rest out.
He's running out of beeps.
As he left this down the rail.
Oh, that's tight. That's tight, mate.
I don't think Matt's even looked at it yet.
Obviously doesn't go.
So, now the green's been pushed onto a side cushion.
I know, he's looking horrible.
Tricky for a scoring opportunity.
So, but he's got a free shot at this. Oh, he didn't play it.
Wow.
Oh, he's in offed it.
He's in offed it. So this is going to be tight behind the blue here. Oh, what a time to get a fluke.
Yes, type of thing you want. This format.
Where's your pen and your white lines, Billy?
Well, I'm just wondering if we could do a little swerve around the blue. The red's to the right.
I think he can see. He can see it straight.
Push the white to the bottom cushion, but no. You want to push it to the up. Like, that's not bad though, Lee.
No. I mean, he should have been snookered. He should have been snookered.
Yeah, I thought when he came off the way Hameen played it, sorry.
He's played cushion first, and I would have just played onto the blue and let the blue bounce off the cushion to cover.
He's got a great CV though as young Hameen Lee. Down the years, an England international. He's an English under 14 and under 16 champion. You know, he's done a lot in the amateur game, especially in under 21s. You know, he's won a lot of stuff.
Well, his safety's been very good, as Matt's. So if you go for one here, so one to the middle, one to the corner.
Yeah, I wonder if you play the one to the middle, the top, and like try and put the. No, he's not even gone for it. But I thought he might try for the pot there, leave the red to right of the one he's just played, and try to put the white to cannon into the green, for the blue.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a stopper really for him. Yeah, well, this could be a low scoring frame, because we're down to 4 minutes. And not a lot's happening.
Oh, he thought it was the double kiss there. Did you see his reaction? He said, yeah, it's another good safety.
But the safety's been absolutely top notch.
Yep.
Even when they've been in a bit of trouble, you know they found a way out of it, because you haven't got a lot of time to think when you're in trouble.
So down to 4 minutes.
Oh, this is going to be a tough shot. He's going to have to try and Mr. Brown here. And he has. This could be a nice shot now, though, Lee, because he's got a good line.
It's not enough.
Could be behind the blue. Oh.
Great effort.
But Matt's in a bit of trouble here, Lee. Because where's your shot? Yeah. Just dump it to the bottom cushion.
I think he's going to play off the edge.
That's the sort of trouble when you're hampered, you know, you're not quite sure where you're queuing, and look where he's left it. So Aline was hurting his chance.
Yep. So red and blue, we know that.
Yeah, he's gonna. He does need to get on a red here though, so he's got. I thought he might have tried to leave himself a little bit over here on the cue ball, like about a foot to the right of it. Been easier to screw down then. You know, could have been a lot better on these reds, but he's fine. Do you play this red or the bottom red, Ellie? And
I suppose it's what you fancy. He's got a long bridge, hasn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, that has wiped its feet there.
God, I bet Matt thought he's missed it. And now he looks like favourite Lee. He's in a good position, only 2 minutes left on the clock. Now this is where you can sort of use the clock, Lee.
13.
Yeah, this isn't so easy now. He's overhit that fraction, so it's thinner on the blue. So you've got to be careful here, because he looks like he's going to be clattering into balls.
Yeah, he's just got to concentrate on the pot there.
He's done well there not to hit any other balls.
18.
And does this red go to the left corner? It's difficult to tell on our screens.
Yeah, I think this goes.
Yeah, it does, absolutely flies. Just taking his time a little bit here, so don't blame him.
Perfect. Just wants to get high on the blue.
He's played that
Perfect. Perfect, Billy.
He's just got to run this through. He's got to red to the right corner pocket then.
Is it running the clock down? No, she's got another 5 points coming here.
Nicely played as well, Lee.
24.
So you got to just run the clock down again. Obviously, be ready when the beeps come, then play your shot.
Yeah. He's 17 in front, so you know it's at least 5 balls if you're just taking blacks. So
25.
Yeah,
there's no way.
It's game over. I mean, we see Connor how quick he was to pot the balls in the open, and he nearly didn't do that. So there's no way you can do it from early.
No. This is it. Gets a free shot of the blue here. Test your cueing. Bump.
That's nice when you won the match and you can just ram them in, Lee, innit?
It's been a long time, but there you go. There you have it, folks. We got our third match winner, Hamim Hussain. We'll get him in the studio next and have a little chat with him straight after this break.
Welcome back, everyone. The third player to make it through to the semi-finals on finals night is Hamim Hussain, who joins Neal and I in the studio. Well done. There was 3.5 minutes left and it was 8-1. We were thinking, gosh, this is going to be very low scoring affair, but you managed to pull out a bit of magic in the end.
Yeah, no, I knew something had to happen, and with so much safety, I thought unforced error from Matt, or I had to just force myself in, and I wouldn't say lucky. I played a decent safety, and Matt just played a bit of a poor safety shot.
But you've got time to wait. I mean, we're just speaking actually before we came back on air that you was involved in that very low scoring frame in the actual shootout at the time. It was the record was 9-7 after 10 minutes.
Yeah, against Peter Lyons. Yeah, it was low scoring, but it's just a few shots you need.
You've just got to keep your cool, haven't you? You know, it doesn't matter if you get in front. If you can get in front, like we saw, you know, with Connor Benzie earlier on the match before, you just got to keep your cool, haven't you?
Yeah, it's just keep concentration. Just keep as clear head as possible, really.
Do you usually have a clear head?
No.
Is that no?
No, normally it's okay, but these situations, it's very everyone's watching. You know, the time's just going quick. So you just want to have a chance.
And you have a fair few watching tonight. Yeah. You've got supporters in the club. Tell us who's with you and who's watching at home.
Yeah, I've got mum, dad, the brothers, a very good family friend, Abul. Then I've got my friends with me as well, Shazib, Talmid, so yeah, loads of them. But I thought, you know what, it's the Wednesday.
Yeah.
You don't get many chances like this.
Brilliant. And you won as well with all of those watching on.
Because it's about a 2-hour drive back to Birmingham, so yeah, happy, very, very chuffed.
Brilliant, yeah. I mean, look, you're in it now and you've got a chance to take it further. The next match is going to be tough, whoever it is as well. But it doesn't matter. You know how this format works and you know that if you play well, you can win.
Yeah, it's just shot by shot, isn't it?
Shot by shot.
Whatever happens, and as long as you get a chance, that's the main thing.
You can't play it in your head before, and you just got to keep an open mind. That's how it's all going to go, and he's got it up to a T.
You have really chilled. Congratulations.
Yeah.
And we'll be seeing Hamim a little bit later. Who he'll play, well, we're about to find out. Michael Holt, a strong favourite to win week 4, but 15 minutes, 900 seconds, 8-15, the favourite against Wayne Cooper at 11-8. So let's head back to the arena and back to Billy Castle, and first up, Lee Richardson.
Thanks, Rachel, and well, snooker fans, what a match we've got for you now. Michael Holt and Wayne Cooper. This is the match I've been waiting to see all night.
Yeah, same as that, Lee. This is a brilliant match. When they say save best to last, and I think they're right on this one. I mean, who could have possibly drawn these two against each other?
I don't know anybody.
Yeah, this is going to be another good one. I know they played on the opening night, but the main objective on the opening night for both of them was just to win the first game lead to get back here tonight. But this one's there's more importance on this one now. It's just a straight knockout now. You've got to be careful here, though.
Has he made a mistake here?
Oh my word.
That yellow's not going to touch.
Foul.
Oh,
Wayne Cooper 4. Ball in
there
hand.
you go. That's why you don't want to be playing the pack. He could have clipped off the red on the side rail.
Yeah.
It hits the cushion straight away.
Yeah.
So, first chance to Wayne Cooper.
And this is a good red he's playing now, I think. But yeah, I was watching it and I thought he's going to hit the red thicker. I thought, yeah, he's going to play this white thicker here to push it to the left cushion, but he clearly didn't. I mean, that's a, for a player of his quality, that's a poor shot. You know, that wasn't the greatest of shots there
I
from
would have
Wayne.
been playing low and just trying to cannon into those two, but
Just clear that middle red, you've been on the other red there, yeah. So
I'm surprised there that the way he's played that. I'd have left that low on the black bit just to clip off the red above it. But there you go, it's done and dusted now. But
yeah, he wasn't close to that one. He's very screwed it off.
Wayne Cooper 8.
Pardon me. His adrenaline must be going though, Lee, a little bit there because he's played, early on. He's not expecting that chance to come straight to him.
no, and he would have been, oh my,
Yeah.
I got ball in hand.
Well, what's happening there? His hand's gone off again, has it?
He's having us at it at the minute.
Oh. Not too much damage done though after that foul, to be fair.
No, but if I was Wayne Cooper, I'd be putting him on the black cushion again, just to see if he plays the same shot.
Yeah, but I wonder if red chips in the middle here.
Yeah, I think it does.
I mean, he never even looked at that.
I don't think he had another sort of very easy shot on. He's taken a chance.
One.
So, not really landed on a colour.
He's trying to get him tight and beyond the yellow, that's what he's played.
Michael Holt.
But he hasn't. They've both not started off great yet, Lee. They've not settled down. Well, that's only early.
12 minutes left though.
Yeah, it's very early, of course, but
So, is he chipping this in, or is he just playing safety shot off of it? Bit of both, maybe. Maybe just the safety. But Michael Holt was brilliant first frame on Monday night.
yeah, it was one of the inch perfect breaks, and that's a lovely shot he's played there, though.
It's a great safety as well.
And the only downfall is not the black safe.
You just got to hit a red. You know, it doesn't matter if you don't get it safe. I mean, it does because you're playing a great player, but you need to see. That's the wrong shot for me, Billy. I don't want to give him ball in hand.
Michael Holt 4.
Yeah, because he can put this anywhere he likes. He's going to put it in the middle of the table here, so. Yeah, because obviously with the black's on the cushion, it's not easy to get on the follow-on red from the black, is it, Lee?
1.
Would you be tempted to play a little cannon into the pink here on the red?
I might smash into it to tell you the truth.
Because obviously if he hits it full ball, the reds are going. Oh, he's missed the blue.
Missed the blue.
Michael Holt.
I can't catch my breath. I mean, he's hit a lovely cannon. Maybe that's what he was thinking about, but. So, come on, you know you got to get the rest out. I'd be moving. No, he's not going to play it.
No, he's not going to play it.
Green ball.
I'd be tempted to play the pink there, because even if he missed it, he could have played that as a shot to nothing. You'd have to white on the bottom cushion and just took the 6 points.
God, it's all happening here in a short space of time. I would have been playing that pink. I would have, as soon as he got the cannon, he knew. I'd have been round the table, extension, rest out. But he has got him in a bit of bother.
Wow.
Well,
I did look at the plant, but I didn't think it passed the other one. That's why I never mentioned it.
1.
He will take the brown, and I'm sure of it. He's got to pop the brown on off the side cushion. Not too much pace, and he'd be on the red to the right of the pink here, Lee, but he's playing to stun it.
You are joking me.
Yeah.
What a frame we're having here. Everything's happening. That's a good shot. Open those up. Get cue ball safe. Or has he left it?
Yeah, he has pushed one here. He's left one for Wayne.
I did like the attacking shot though. The red on and off. Open those reds up. Put him under it a little bit.
Yeah.
So you play this with right hand side. You just go for the pot.
Yeah, he looks like he's playing a little bit of a.
No, he's just
where's
played
this
the pot.
happened?
Oh my word! It's all happening.
Could he just roll to the side cushion and behind the black there?
Oh, that's risky.
It is very risky.
That's risky. It's a good chance he's going to leave something on here.
Oh, it's not even reached. It's not even reached.
No, I don't think that's the right shot. I think he could have just played off the cushion, played for the green. You know.
Holt can play. Surely he's got to play.
Oh, my head's scrambled at the minute.
Because even Michael there thought he might have played the red to the right of the black. And I've rolled the black and down the rail. Then he. Obviously, he's a shootout winner, so I'm not judging his shot selection by any mean. But it's all happened in this frame so far. We've had fouls,
Snookered
misses,
themselves and
bad cannons, everything.
well, I don't think there's going to be any mistakes now, mate. I think he's, you know, when you're around the pink spot, all these reds go, not one covering each other.
And 20 seconds is more than enough time for I mean, you know, when he's into it, Lee's a 16, 17 second shot,
Yeah.
so he's got time to play with. He's very fluent. And let's not forget he's in good form. You know, he won the Q Tour in Sweden, so he's come here with confidence.
Yeah, he's a great player.
But it shows you, Lee, what can happen out there, can it? You know, it is a pressure cooker.
Yeah, well, I was surprised Wayne tried to lay on the black there, I must admit.
Yeah, that's a nicely played shot from Michael. He had to dig down the cue ball there. You know, I'm with you now, Lee. I can't see too many mistakes from here. The way he plays and the cue action, it suits the speed of this table as well.
I mean,
The two cushions early, pink back and
yeah, I think he'll be playing for the pink. There's the point of taking a risk with the black. If you're practicing, you're just dropping on the black there. But he's short. He's short. The easiest positional shot was to play for the black.
yeah, and he's pushed that onto the black. That's a clever shot. That's a clever shot, Lee.
Yep. So what does Wayne do now?
Yeah, he's had a go at that.
Do you reckon? Do you play the bottom red into the red and the black?
Yeah, I'm just
try
thinking
and
if he
bring
could-
everything off
yeah,
the
just thinking
cushion.
if he could stun that really hard.
Yeah,
Leave the white and the
just
bottom
leave
cushion.
the cue ball on the black cush. Oh. Okay, well that's not bad. That's not bad. He's got the black out.
Michael's got a 40-point lead, but he has got the yellow and green safe. So it's a massive favourite now, Lee. And looks a good shot.
What a great shot that was.
Yeah, another nice shot. Yeah, and you can't see this red to have a go at it. And this is the type of shot Michael knocks in on a regular basis. He's very good at these shots. And behind the green. Surprised he's not just played cushion first and behind the green.
No, he didn't even go for the yellow there. Just played safe. He knows.
Oh wow! You could say wow.
There you go, folks. There's the handshake. It's a quickie. Michael Holt through to the semi-finals. We'll get him in the studio straight after this break.
Welcome back, everyone. Michael Holt has won the latest match here on finals night, and there was everything going on in that frame. We had 3 ball in hands, all sorts of things going on there. You were looking at your clock a little bit and rubbing the eyes. Is it past your bedtime?
It is way past my bedtime. Yeah, it just took me a while to sort of get my head around it, but I was lucky I got away with it.
It just all went wrong for everybody. The cannons, the in-offs, the not hitting the cushion.
I've got an excuse.
Go on.
Obviously, I'm a snooker player. There's a fly, right? And I'm just about to hit it. The fly's near the thing, and I've hit it. I've just butchered it. But then, yeah.
But then the you've missed the blue, and then the cannons for everybody was landing in amongst the reds, and nothing went, and it was
Same fly.
Yeah, I can use the fly excuse once. I'll keep that, maybe keep it later. But and then I sort of just got me. Yeah, and then I got a chance, and then just sort of focused a bit, and I was all right. But yeah.
What I can't think what he did to let you in at the end.
Well, he potted a long roll, potted a long red, and then snookered himself. And then he's tried to get...
Oh, he's tried to lay on the black, I would have been playing for the green, just off the one cushion for the green.
If the black don't go, or it goes like it's on the rail, so it's like, if he don't get out of there, he's in trouble. But I think he's just basically gone for the pot open, it just didn't work out for him, but it's one of them. The other day he lands and he's got a chance, it's just one of them, so... But yeah, I'm pleased to get through.
You've got to be happy,
Yeah, please, because, you've always got a chance in this, haven't you?
Yeah,
so,
100%.
Yeah, hopefully I'll try and switch on a bit quicker next time.
Well, it's important, isn't it? Because obviously we've got 900 seconds, 15 minutes, and, once you put one foot wrong, you can be punished. Luckily, you weren't on this occasion.
Yeah, I was very lucky. You missed that blue, it's unforgivable, really. Anyway.
Any pressure being like the favourite tonight, or the favourite for the whole thing?
Nah.
Nah, you're not bothered?
No, I don't care, really. It's just a game, isn't it? Just hitting a ball with a stick.
Well, they say, Michael, pressure is a privilege, don't they?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I love being the big dog. It's rare. So, I'll take it.
And who's tuning in tonight? I'd imagine that Jude and Sadie will be in bed at this stage.
Well, they usually get up about now, and then we put them back to bed again, and then they get up in another hour. Hopefully they're staying in bed for Amy.
Okay, lovely stuff. And they'll be, of course, looking on maybe in the morning. You'll be able to tell them that you might have won the night. Who knows? You're 1-2 to beat Hameen Hussein. That's in our next semi-final. So we'll see Michael Holt a little bit later on. For now, though, let's get Gary Thompson underway alongside Conor Benzie. Conor's the favourite for this one, 4-7. And we can rejoin Neal Foulds in the commentary box.
Yes, thank you, Rachel. And we have a repeat of last night's final, the Tuesday night final, in which Conor Benzie beat Gary Thompson. Can he repeat the dose? He had a very close game. I mean, he looked beaten all the way through, but he got there in the end. So, I don't think it's going to be that simple, because I think Gary's still playing good stuff. Lee, you said that during that last frame that your head was scrambled and you weren't even playing.
I know, that's how easy it is. I'm living every single shot of every player out there. It's just, I can't help myself. It's you kind of put yourself, what would you play? That's all I keep doing. What was that? Did he go for that?
Not sure what happened. I mean, if he did, it was, I suppose, unlucky or a bit reckless. I don't know which. I don't think he had an easy, thin safety back, to be honest, and I say that for him. But, you know, letting Connor in early, I mean, it could be in for a repeat of last night. He was very cool in that match early on that he won, I thought, against Phil Williams. Never really in front until that very last ball was potted, because he made an early foul. And now he's got that match under his belt, you know, the bad match which he scraped through. I think we can... You know, he's the only undefeated player this week, don't forget. Everyone else has lost a match. They're still in.
Yeah, well, and this is a great opportunity as well. I mean, he was absolutely... I thought he'd mucked up then. I thought he'd landed too straight on that red, but he's nicked a bit of the pocket. And he is perfect in the ball's ear. Oh, until that shot.
Yeah, I mean, he's just got nasty queuing on this. He might be all right if he can pump it round. But it's one thing rolling these in, but getting onto the black, you've got to hit just a bit more pace on them. Yeah, it wasn't too bad actually in the end, was it? Not so bad as all that.
No, he had a bit more angle on it too. Right, so he's going nicely. I mean, this is dream come true to get a chance this early in the frame.
Yeah.
You know, and it looks like a snooker table at the moment. You know, with all the colours on the spots. That last frame was a little bit scrappy.
What a nice shot that was. You know, I know he did graze the first red, but it was still beautifully judged. Little shot there that keeps him around the black spot. I'd say I see a lot of snooker players. I'm very impressed, but he's done it again, and he's over the red again. He must like playing over the top of a ball. Don't think I know many players that do though, or any players actually.
No, my hands are far too small for those bridging shots. They were, but look, he's taking the pink. This is a big shot.
Well, it was missable, and Julie did miss it. So Coco's arrived, eh?
Yeah. Quite like it, the semi-final Coco time.
Yeah, and I'm looking at the Coco and it looks absolutely spot on to me. I'm not even tasting it. I just look at it and know it's good. Is it good?
It's hot, mate.
Yeah, top stuff. Right, back to Gary, who's got a lot to do here, although he's only a few behind. He might think that he could have come out of that little exchange worse than he did.
Now, has he overcooked that for the two? He's overcooked it for the... No, he has. He's run out of position straight away.
I know. What's he got? Nothing here, has he? That red in the middle at an angle, or is he playing up the table here? No,
he's just playing the safety shot.
It's very much, you know, take your medicine with things like that. You know, he knows he should have made more, but it's a bad situation, but it made worse by if you go for a desperate shot to get the break going sometimes. Just got to run away and hope for better.
So we know Connor's going for this. Oh, it's another beautifully struck shot. His long potting is just tremendous.
It's just the way that he strikes the ball. You think he's going to get them, don't you? Now he's got to play a nice shot here to get from brown to reds. I think he looks like he's screwing directly down to me. So a lot of players would prefer to use a cushion. Maybe the pink he felt was in the way of that. But there's nothing wrong with that shot again. Tell you what else he does well. If you watch that, if you fix your eyes on the cue ball, and then you see where the cue ends up, it ends up a good 3 or 4 inches through the ball. Watch this now. Right through the ball. Now that doesn't look much, but that means he's accelerating. He's not stopping at the ball. He's hitting through the ball as if it's not there. And that's a good cue action. That's what you look for in a player. Sullivan's brilliant. Lazowski brilliant at that. And it just means that you're getting the maximum work on the ball for sometimes minimum effort, you see.
Yeah, and he got plenty on that.
This is very nice to watch.
Now that was a beautiful shot.
snooker player's shot, isn't it? We love to see good ball striking. Bit of a mystery because I've been speaking with Billy, as I said earlier. He's not been doing very well in the amateur game, but you know, I suppose like anything else, you come in and out of form sometimes, but sometimes confidence is very difficult to get and very easy to lose.
And this could give him the confidence winning tonight.
If he plays the brown, I think he'd probably be trying to screw down the left side of the table, I would have thought. It's clearly one of them two reds will pot. Oh, he's obviously got the pink as well, which when spotted does not interfere with the two reds. Likes his middle range straightish shots, and he just glides the cue through them.
30.
With his cue action, you'd probably have your house on him potting that, wouldn't you?
Yep. And he's absolutely perfect on the pink, just a little stun run through for the two reds below it into the right black pocket. This is going to be over with under half the frame time.
This is one of the quicker frames we've seen, I think. I can't think I mean, as you say, this is all done, isn't it?
This is when they call this the 450.
Yeah. It's a little bit of a sort of victory lap now, isn't it? You know you've won. It's always a nice feeling that in any form of snooker when you know your opponent concedes
46.
when the break ends, so you can just knock a few in. All the pressure of the match is gone. Nice feeling. The game becomes a lot of fun when you're like this.
Well, it's certainly a lot of fun watching Conor Benzie, I know that. It's like that blue was over the hole, we just got down, knocked that in, just a simple little long blue.
Yeah.
59.
Beautiful.
60.
Remember the old coach Frank Callan, you know, you get you playing these shots, you'd go and see Frank because your head was in shreds, you couldn't pot a ball. Frank would get you hitting the ball well. And Frank would always knock a few in like this and he'd say, "That's beautiful to me, is that beautiful?" And that's what he used to say, and that's how he felt he'd got you hitting the ball. Well, if Frank was alive now and he saw Conor, he'd be saying that from the start. He'd love to see this. Lovely ball striking. Nice way about him around the table. A little bit of David Gilbert in there, do you think? Anyway, doesn't matter now. He's won. It's 6.5 minutes left. Gary Thompson's had a good week, but not good enough because Conor Benzie serenely through to tonight's final.
Welcome back, and great to have your company tonight. Finals night here at the Snooker Legends 900, and back with the guys just for a little reflection. We're looking at Conor Benzie there. I feel, guys, that he fancies this now. He's just growing in confidence.
And why shouldn't he? You know, I mean, I'm not just saying it because we see a lot of snooker players. He's got a lovely way of hitting the ball. Obviously, he doesn't always play like this because otherwise he'd be doing better. But yeah, very, very nice and very sort of languid style. Do you think?
Yeah, he's just, how can you say, it's just finding it easy. He's getting the chances. He's doing the job. He's potting all the long balls. It's just, and his cue action is lovely. All right, when he got in the first visit there, he found himself in a couple of tricky positions. He's missed the pink into the middle, bridging over the red. And then, but Gary's just made a mistake there, and then he didn't need another chance to be asking a question because Conor was just too good.
Those sort of straightest shots at mid-range, just give him to him. You don't want to miss him. Strokes them in all day.
Not missing any of them.
No.
Well, he's in the final, and of course we've got the second semi-final just around the corner. Hamim Hussain 6-4 against Michael Holt, who's 1-2.
They played the other night, and it was a bagel job, wasn't it? Michael Holt made a century against Hamim, and that was the job done.
Michael Holt's played the perfect frame there, so I don't want to read too much into that, because obviously we've seen Hamim play tonight, and he's a good player. So I just think, if Michael Holt makes the mistakes he did in the first game against Wayne, he could go out to Hamim. But I think Michael Holt's favourite.
It definitely favours 1 to 2, no doubt about that, and was favoured to win week 4 as well. You mentioned about, is there any pressure as being favoured? He's like, absolutely not. I don't think he's too fussed in any way, is he?
No, but I think it'll be interesting. I suspect we're not going to see what we saw last time. You'd like to think Hamim would have chances in this frame if it comes. And then whoever it is, he's going to have a job in the final to beat Connor on that form.
Yeah, but I think that's he said, I like being the big dog. I believe that he will get back on tour, because I think he's that good.
Of course he will.
I mean, how can you go from being 30 in the world, you lose one match in a tournament and you drop to 66 in the world? It's like, that's ludicrous.
It's a bit cutthroat, that, the tour really, like that. You see a lot of players coming on, and sometimes there's a big group of a swathe of players that come on, and they sway the players who come off, and some of the players come off still better than ones coming on.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
they're trying to widen the game by different nationalities, which is great, but people like Michael Holt probably still good enough to be on the tour.
Indeed. Obviously the points coming off with the shootout as well, so it all stacks up. But who knows, he might be back on. It's all about the 900 for him right now, and £10,000 to the winner of this event, and up for grabs tonight, a place in the grand final. So this is week 4. We've got week 5. We look forward to a few things on this show. Obviously the fast, fun format of the 900, Cocoa time, and we'll be doing the draw later, and Billy Castle's on our team. He's going to be in next week. Yeah. And he's just over there.
Yeah.
He's wondering who will he be
a bit
playing.
Smug, I think, sitting there. Just sitting there having his cocoa, playing with his phone. He's not worried about who he plays next week, I get the feeling.
Well, it's an interesting week, actually. We've got Les Dodd here, the 1987 English professional champion, one of the legends. I think maybe now he's talked a lot more about how good he is at putting on tips, which is no disrespect to Les. You got Michael Collum, current Scottish amateur champion, Billy Castle, former English amateur champion, Lee Stevens, former WSF finalist, and Jasmine Bolsover, world ranked number 15. She was in this last season. She the famous deadlock, if you remember. Rodney Goggins is a multiple Irish amateur champion, former professional. And we've also got another lady, Mary Talbot Deegan, who's the world number 9 on the women's tour, and Simon Bubb, who's a young player from Ealing Common, part of the Q Stars, and knows the format, won a qualifier. So they're the 9 players that we'll be dealing with in the draw for next week.
Yeah, and of course the Tuesday people coming in at the bottom as well. They'll be looking for a place in the next phase as well. But it's going to be interesting, isn't it?
Yeah, Gary Britton, and he's a great player. So's Andy Lavin. Luke Pinch is up and coming. So Tuesday doesn't get any easier.
Indeed.
And to tell you the truth, when you look at the top 8 players there's still a lot of good players in that. So Billy won't have it all his own way.
But he might not have it anyway.
I do like his chances.
We'll see. Well, we don't know who he's playing yet. And I want to mention as well, we've got the multiple German amateur event champion, which is a really good thing for season 2. And I think that's certainly something we've built on. I mean, we had a lot of international representation in season 1, but 15 different countries, 15 different champions represented in season 2.
Yeah, and German snooker, you've only got to go there if you're a snooker fan. So if you get a chance to watch the German Masters at the Temperature, it is a special experience, isn't it? Because they're absolutely snooker mad. It's a really lovely audience. The husband and wives going and watching all these matches. Really, snooker's a big deal out there, and the final weekend at the Temperature is a special venue.
Have you been?
I have been. Well, no, I've not been to that place. I went to the one that was in Firth, and it was the Paul Hunter
Stadthalle.
Stadthalle, that's the one. The Stadthalle. So, it was a great experience. Even I had some fans there.
Well, you lived
Germany.
over in Germany.
Yeah, in Ulm. Ulm. I did about a year there, yeah. I did about a year there. You got to try these places.
Absolutely.
But the food is tremendous over there. Everybody thinks it's just sausages, but it ain't.
It's not just schnitzel. There's more to it than that.
That's Austria.
No, there was always schnitzel in the Temperature.
Stop. Less of the schnitzel. Let's get to the snooker, our second semi-final of the evening. Thank you, by the way. Hamim Hussain is 6-4 against Michael Holt, 1-2. So for a place in tonight's final, let's get back to the arena and back to Billy Castle in commentary.
Yes, thank you, Rachel. And welcome back to our second semi-final tonight between Michael Holt and Amin Hussain. It's Amin that's going to get us underway, replacing the finals to play young Connor Benzie. Pleased to be joined by Neal again.
I suppose anything here for Hannon would be a bonus, because he got bageled the other night. There was a century from Holty. He doesn't seem to be quite in the same form tonight in that last frame, did he, against Wayne Cooper? So, I mean, I know that everything's different, but he started so brilliantly. Yeah, he just seemed to come off his game a bit. So, I don't think it's going to be like that this time.
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, that first game of Wayne, that was everything was happening to both players. It was a funny old game, but you know, obviously Michael's very experienced. He can play himself into good form probably if he keeps winning.
Well, he's knocked that in anyway, and I said it wouldn't happen again. He's on a colour nicely, maybe black, pink or black.
Yeah, he's just having a good look at this black.
Must be really tight, mustn't it?
Yeah, he'd love to be on it.
I mean, if it's in doubt, you can play something else. Ooh. What? Oh, he's gone on the defensive there, hasn't he?
Yeah, I thought, well, at least
pink, or even the blue.
Even the blue, yeah. There's such a good long potter, but I thought the pink there he was going to definitely play on. Maybe he might look a bit harder out there than it does on our screens.
Well,
I'm
that's
not
possible.
sure.
That's possible, but you know, it was a cautious shot, whichever way you want to look at it. Containing shot from Hamming.
Yeah, he played a few container ones in his last game. Him and Matt Glaspie had a hell of a safety battle. He ended up coming through it in the end. Obviously, Michael's going to play Finos as Fred and try and get him beyond the yellow on the ball cushion.
It's good. I mean, it's not an easy shot again. I don't know if he's got a containing shot here either.
Yeah, well, this is a tricky little shot here. So he's going to play this red by the black.
I don't think it's an in-off. I think it's okay. He could possibly play one side of it. He's played that shot instead. That's actually a really good shot, I think.
That's a nice shot now, because he could have canned the black there and left a couple of opportunities on for the pot.
Seems to me Holty is waiting for a chance rather than going to go out and grab a chance by the scruff of the neck, because he could have easily gone for a colour earlier. So he's sitting there on the wait because there's 12 minutes left, and hopefully he doesn't just wait and hope something falls into his lap, but it might not. You've got to sort of get the right balance, because he knows about this better than anybody, really. He's been in the shootout final a couple of times. He's not the only person who's been in the shootout final a couple of times, but he's one of the more experienced players.
Yeah, he's very good at this event, the shootout style event. Like I say, he's been to the final, he's won one.
I think Zhao Gudong's been in the shootout final twice. I've got a feeling Graham Dott has as well.
Yes, I know he lost to Michael Giorgio, Graham Dott. Was it Luca that beat him as well?
No, that was Robin Hull beat Luca. That was down the road at the Hexagon.
Yep, that's the one.
Anyway, this is the 900, not the shootout, but we mention it because, you know, there is a similarity, I guess. Anyway, couldn't have gone worse, really, that shot, could it? Now he's waited, and now the chance has come.
Yeah, I was having a little think earlier now. I mean, it's a hell of a long way to go, but if Michael was to win this group tonight, go on to win the whole event, I mean, to win the shootout and to win this, would be incredible, wouldn't it?
Well, it would. It certainly would. He didn't get very far last year with it all, but anyway, he's still a classy player. The question of what practice he puts in, I suppose.
Yeah, certainly. Obviously, there's a long way to go in this match yet, but whoever wins this match are going to be in for a tough final against young Connor the way he's playing. Yeah, he's not happy with that shot there.
16.
So we have to play probably a little can in there. Shouldn't be a problem.
17.
Yeah, that was nicely controlled. But he doesn't look at a great angle now. He might have to try and force an angle to two cushions. Neal need the red to the right middle. Oh, he's absolutely fine.
Yeah, perfect angle, isn't it? It's natural.
The way he was looking on the shot there, he looked like he was dead straight.
25.
So it's almost time for the draw, Billy. You know that. You know the balls. I can hear them clicking in the background.
Yeah, I always
You know,
get excited when the draw comes out. Obviously, it's my week next one, so
you're in the draw. I mean, obviously this is good stuff from Holty, but I'm thinking that whoever it is you play, you know, that it's their problem, isn't it? Not yours. You know, you're not worried who you play. Yeah.
no, I've always been like that way. Now I don't care sort of who I play. I just get up to play my game, and it's going to be a little bit tougher for them this year as well. Because I'm a lot of support in. Hopefully, you know, they're coming to the Lions Den, if you want to call it that.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be truthful. I'm going to miss the commentator next week now.
Yeah. Well, you know, sometimes you have to do a bit of work, and next week's your week. If you get through on the Monday, mate, you might nip in on the Tuesday. Do you think?
Yeah, certainly. Yeah, that's the plan.
Get the rotor sorted out, shall we? On air. Anyway, this is terrific stuff from Holty. That's the real story here.
Yeah, but he's waiting for that chance, and probably waiting there. He's done the right thing because he looks a lot more assured now.
I mean, they've been playing it in total a match and a half, and Hamid Hussein's yet to bite a ball against Michael Holt because he got bageled day one with that Holty century break. He's not seen a ball. He's sitting in that chair again over there, hoping, praying for something to come his way.
Yeah, this is. He didn't want to be this far away from this Reds. He wanted to be a lot closer on it.
He needs the hitman machine to malfunction, doesn't he? I mean, he's not, and no signs of it happening, to be honest.
Yeah, he's just thinking, give me a break, especially after watching his last game, and you know, it's just if he gets a good on it, he's played this well. He's played into an area where he's on two Reds there.
48.
Still a tricky pot though.
Looked up at how long's left, and to be honest, there's plenty of time left. That is not the issue. Played it fairly safe way, didn't he, to get down away from the Reds. All this is eating up time and just adding a few points, taking Reds off the table. I mean, there's still 75 on. Should Hamid Hussein get anything? At the moment, he's just rooted to that chair. Nothing he can do.
51.
Yeah. He's not had even a shot to go at in this frame up, what I can think of, even a long one now, has he? Just been safety shots.
Yeah, not yet. And I'm not sure he will get anything now, because now he's going to take red colour again. He'll need another. Well, if he takes a green here, he'll want red colour. Still 67 on.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if he will play the little screw in. So, well, can he hold for the top red above the pink here? I'm not sure he can. And there it's the side.
Wow, that's delightful. That's exactly where he wanted to go. I'm guessing something goes there. But surely those two reds to the right, something must go. Looks like they're both locked down. Wow.
Yeah, he's a bit unfortunate. I think he just wanted to clip one of those reds there now, and he'd have been on them.
I think he played the shot really well. So let's just see. I mean, you can't rule out a comeback of some kind if the chance ever came. See where he's cagey. Didn't even go for that when he could have done. Nice break, Holty, top notch.
Yeah, and he's clipped the yellow into a safer position as well.
went all in, didn't he? There, went all in on that shot, and I think it's more bagel mania. I'm afraid he's been done again.
Yeah, this is match ball. Still got 5 minutes of the frame left. These matches are going by quick tonight now.
Sets up a great final though, doesn't it? I mean, we're going to talk about that in a minute, but you know, this match is as good as done, barring snookers anyhow. But it sets up a final. It's an absolute barnstorm of a final between Michael Holt and Connor Benzie, two of the best players we've seen.
Where's the pink
in this? Well, I suppose it's one of them. It doesn't matter if the pink goes in once the red goes in, does it? That much.
It could have gone a little bit wrong. Oh, it could have gone a little bit wrong there.
Missed that one.
I think he just wants to just pot a ball. I mean,
no more bagels. Yeah, that would be two on the week. So he's avoided that happening, but he's not winning this frame, is he? I'm just not having it.
No.
Multiple snookers.
He just wanted to not be bageled again now.
Yeah. Amazing, you play with no pressure on you when you've either won or lost. He looked a little bit pressurised. He is playing for a snooker, but and why not? But the chance of getting all these snookers, it's no chance, to be honest, none. And that's game over. That is game over. So the hitman is in the final. Connor Benzie's his opponent. What a game that'll be. I reckon he'll make the whole favourite, but I tell you, there's nothing in it. As he drills in a long blue. A tight one to call, Billy, that'll be.
It's a tight one. I mean, it's probably whoever gets in first, I think. You know, so it's a 50-50 for me.
That's right, 50-50 to come. Hamid Hussein well beaten for the second time in 3 days by the hitman, but no century this time. He's in tonight's final, and he plays the unbeaten Connor Benzie. That's coming soon.
Very big night here at the Snooker Legends 900 finals night, and we're down to the final two, battling it out for not just the prize money, but more importantly, a place in the grand final. And no big surprise that Connor Benzie and Michael Holt have come through. Two very good players, and they've been excellent so far this week.
Well, I think so. I mean, I do. I mean, obviously, Michael Holt, we kind of knew exactly what we were going to get with Michael because of his pedigree in the game and in the short form. And he's just done what we thought he'd do. But Connor has really impressed me. Whether he can recreate it in the finals is another thing, but it's going to be intriguing to find out, Lee, isn't it?
Yeah, it'd be nice to see if he can do it straight from the off, like Michael's been doing. You get in and score heavy straight away. But yeah, we've got two great players in the final, and I can't wait.
Well, it's been strong standard this week, as we expected. We were talking about the group of death, weren't we, when we were looking at week 4, and Michael Holt 4-6 the favourite up against Connor Benzie in the final. Connor's 11-10. Is there any value in Connor's price?
He's not been beaten. He's the only undefeated player. Won all of his 3 last night, won 2 tonight. He's 5 from 5. Obviously, Holt, he didn't win on Monday, but he got through and he lost to Ryan Davis. So there is definitely value because if he played like he did early on, he could beat anybody, I think.
And his long potting is extremely good. Yeah, you know, and that's what gets you in.
And his temperament has been excellent, as we saw when he had to clear up with, 35 seconds to go.
I can't believe he wasn't running around the table. He just strolled around, slapped the yellow in, landed absolutely put. I mean, he's creamed the yellow.
Yeah, very serene, the whole thing was.
Lovely, and we'll be looking forward to that match, the final, very soon. Just going to have a little look at the pundits' picks. We had the professionals getting involved this week as well, and a lot of them tipping up Michael Holt. And who played safe? Who played safe this week?
Well, you look at these safes here. Mine have been blown out of the water, so you forget it. Listen, everyone's right. Aren't they?
I mean, he's just a great player. You know, what can you say? It's as simple as that. He's just a great player.
Not done it just yet, and not just the shirt. Hoping Michael Holt will win tonight. Rhian Evans, Neal Robertson, and Joe Perry. So they're the professionals, as I said earlier, getting in on the act. Right, I think we're ready for the draw.
For next week?
Yes, next week.
Is Billy Castle ready for the draw?
Week 5.
I'm going to draw the second ball, right, tonight?
You're going to draw the second, so I can't handle the pressure anymore.
I know,
so
I think
I'll go first,
You've
mate.
ruined everything last night. You devastated afterwards.
Right. Are we ready?
As we'll ever be.
Ready.
Number 7.
Number 7 is Mary Talbot Deegan, and Mary is world number 9 on the women's tour. 2 of the women players joining us next week.
Billy Castle. Don't know who he is.
Billy
Number 3.
Castle, former English amateur champion and part
right.
of our 900 team. So Billy will be up first against Mary.
Number 2.
Number 2 is Michael Collum, the current Scottish amateur champion. He was the amateur champion last year, actually regained the title, so he's obviously playing a good snooker.
Number 5.
5 is Jasmine Bolsover, who had a really big week here in season 1, currently world ranked number 15, took it to a deadlock.
Number 1.
Number 1 is Les Dodd, the 1987 English professional champion and our legend.
One of my favourites.
6.
Les will play Rodney Goggins, multiple Irish amateur champion, former professional as well, so that's going to be exciting.
Another one of my favourites, he is, Rodney.
Good player.
Number 8.
Number 8 is Simon Bubb, who's a young talent, not too far from Reading and Ealing, part of Q Stars and won a qualifier.
Number 4.
Number 4 is Lee Stevens, the former WSF finalist and a Q Tour player. So there you have it, folks, the draw complete. What a week. It's a nice mix, isn't it? It's nice that the 2 ladies are coming in as well. Obviously we've got Mary Talbot Deegan playing Billy Castle, and Jasmine Bolsover, she was brilliant in season 1. She plays Michael Collum, Les Dodd and Rodney Goggins, Simon Bubb and Lee Stevens.
Straight away, Les Dodd, Rodney Goggins is the very difficult match to call. The legend player against a fine player from Ireland, Mr. Goggins.
Yeah, I mean he's got his own table. He's a great practice. He's a lovely lad. But so's Les. I love Les. I've known him since Blackpool days. Well, since before Blackpool days, since Pontin's days, Prestatin.
Yeah.
You couldn't have a game of cards without him being around.
No. Top man is Les. Lots of things. He's Slimmer of the Year a couple of times back in the day. Been through all that in his life. Done great things. Lost lots of weight and. Great player, all kinds of things.
And he'll be here next week. We never even mentioned how good he is at putting a tip on a cue.
Ah, well, that's the thing.
Slimmer of the Year.
Well, you ask him how well he put my tip on when we were in Hull at one of the seniors events. You ask him that when he gets there. I won't say any more. Ask him how many tips he put on for me.
Okay, we will.
I'll
Do you
tell
remember
what, I
when
won't sleep thinking about it.
Do you remember when we were? It was one of the Home Nations events, and he drove all the way to help Ronnie with the tip. It kept falling off. And then Ronnie bit it off at the end.
That's right, yeah.
How's poor Les Dodd
driven from the other side of the East Coast right across to Llandudno or somewhere like that. Something ridiculous.
Anyways, other players in there. You mentioned Rodney Goggins. He's been one of our main contributors naming our arena. I hope he's getting some practice in. He's not just focusing on all of our arena names. Jasmine Bolsover, you'll remember her from last season, guys. Yeah,
she played well, didn't she? She was a little bit unlucky, I think, to not get through last season. But, she's got another chance. Crack at it this time.
Look, go on.
Mary Talbot Deegan, who is currently world number 9 on the women's tour. I don't know whether Billy's happy or not with that draw. Is it a thumbs up? Thumbs down? Thumbs up.
He's sitting there quite smug again. It's a little bit annoying. He's not taking anything for granted. To be honest, he's just sitting there.
Listen, you can't, because it's the 900 and anything can happen.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah.
All right, lovely. That's it. Draw done. We'll be looking forward to your company next week. Neal will be back, and we'll have a special guest as well. Ali Carter, the captain, will be returning to the 900. He's currently in China, in Wuhan at the minute. Actually beat Bingham today. Great comeback there. Conor Benzie, 11 to 10. Michael Holt, 4 to 6, and that is coming your way. The final on finals night next.
So welcome back, you lovely snooker fans. This is the final, week 4, season 2 of the 900. And this is our final, Conor Benzie and Michael Holt. What a game this could be. Both quick players, both built for the 900. And is it going to be a one visit final, or is it going to get cat and mouse?
It's a good break-off shot anyway. It's got Michael Holt under that bolt cushion. That's where you want to put them. But there's always a containing shot there, which he's found. And immediately it's not an easy shot back because the red's close to the middle pocket. He's got to try and protect those.
thought he might be tempted at the thin snick into the middle. Yeah, that was the problem. So first chance to Michael Holt.
But you're giving him something to do with this chance. But these are not easy shots, are they? It's a half chance, perhaps. It's missable.
Well, you called it, Neal.
I think hand on cushion into the middle pockets, those shots are always missable. I still thought he'd get it, but you know, you see certain shots you wonder. Well, he left nothing. The looks of it, he left just a safety shot. Already could be a cagey frame. Who will that suit? Don't know. Maybe Michael Holt.
Now this isn't so easy. I'd be tempted to play off this side cushion into the side of that pack there, because he can't clip off them and play it. He's just seen the shot now.
Cool, Lee. We saw that shot played the other night, didn't we, in the Ryan Davis match? The first night, that was continually played, and I think Connor can do the same here.
Yeah.
Because you've got to hit a cushion. Of course, usually you see players just drop into them and you get a stalemate, but it's a different sort of stalemate this time.
Yep, see, they don't want to clip off the pack because they're leaving the red over the yellow pocket. But that's this format, Neal. You've got to see those safety shots quick, haven't you, when you're in a bit of bother like that. And Michael just took a few seconds, but he did spot it in the end.
Well, he can continually do that shot. The only thing is, don't want to stick a red to the left corner. If you get too embedded in the bunch, a red might be available. I actually think it's very interesting because it's not something you see. I don't think he's left that much, surely.
I don't think so.
Ooh, hello.
He's having a look.
I can't imagine it. Can't imagine it's on.
I just saw that fly then that he was talking about earlier. Did you see it?
Well, no, but obviously that was something he was speaking about earlier. He's let the cue balls come off the cushion here, so somebody's mobile's gone off, which is slightly annoying. But anyway, now again, screwing back. Cushions have to be hit here. Oh, well, unlucky. Thought he'd go for one instead. Fair dues. So very cagey start. 3 minutes in and not a ball potted, but a few good shots in defence. But Holty might have this red up into the top left.
Yeah, this is the kind of shot he's good at as well.
It's giving him a great chance early on, isn't he? He's won the safety duel. So that's the point, isn't it? You know, I mean, if you can win the initial safety duel and get yourself this opportunity, you make yourself favourite straight away.
Yeah, that's a nice positional shot. So this is a great chance now. He's got a red in the middle of the table, 2 reds over the yellow pocket. Now he's perfect on this red to maybe get the pink on its spot. Or if it doesn't go on its spot, he might nudge the blue off its spot. Now he's got to be careful with this shot.
I reckon it does go on its spot though. But it's a good call. I mean, you know, if it didn't, then possibility of it snooking something from the blue spot does go on there, I think, Lee.
Yep, perfect. That's what every snooker player wants, is to get on that black.
Yeah, and there's no need for him to be too quick. You know, no point in taking a long time either. Just go at a nice pace. Plenty of time. 20 seconds is long enough to make your mind up.
Yeah. So, after this red, there doesn't seem to be another red that goes around the pack area. So, he's gone up to the bulk end.
28.
Just feel this break could go on for quite some time yet. There's 2 reds up the table which you'll
32.
take with a lot of poise, no doubt. And then we sort of worry about the little bunch of reds as and when. There's 8 reds in that little cluster.
33.
Yeah, so he's deciding to sort of tidy the table up and get as many points on the board as possible. I might have been tempted there to, sort of play on a colour to get into the pack. And if you don't get on the colour right to get into the pack, continue to play for the red that's nearest the yellow pocket. If you see what I'm saying.
I do, but I also understand why he's doing this. He's taking what's there, taking time out of the game, just potting the balls that are on. And now he's giving himself the chance to play that sort of shot anyway, I suppose, isn't he?
Yeah.
This could go one of 2 ways. Of course, if he plays it with too much pace, he can knock a red in, which might be a game changer. I'm not sure he'll go in with any speed here. Didn't allow that to happen. He's on one. That's a good shot. Red to the middle, I think, would be available here. Oh, the chalks, I thought it was going to go underneath the table. It's probably the only way you could stop him. Oh, hang on, is he not on this?
I think he is, but he's not got a colour after it, so he's just...
Surely he could have played on the black, couldn't he?
No, because the pack was there. The pack was in the way.
That's what I mean, so he didn't go.
I think if he'd have potted the red, he'd have hit the side red, so he couldn't guarantee it.
Well,
I don't think it was worth the risk.
He was behind the shot, and it's hard to argue with it, isn't it?
So just a containing safety shot.
Red to middle, any interest? Any takers? Holty for that red left middle, top red. Gone for the other red.
Yeah, shot to nothing. I don't think he's going to push the boat out now. I don't even think he went for it.
Well, he's shut the shot up completely, isn't he, now? He's just
got a nice little lead now. Oh, what's he done here?
I don't know what he's done, but it's no good. No good. Not getting the chance to show us that cue action here because Michael Holt has basically stopped him in this frame.
Yeah, that was a risky safety he played there.
The trouble is you get behind and you start chasing the game, taking risks that you wouldn't usually take, even though there was still best part of 7 minutes left at the time. You start to chase your losses a bit, don't you?
So big red now.
3.
Very nice pot.
4.
So do you play the soft little screw up into the 2 reds, Neal, or do you just take the points and run away?
Do you know, I don't even think he's going to do that. I think he's going to nail the black to the cushion. Boo! The crowd don't like that shot. Boo! It's perfectly legit. But, that's... it's a bit like when you see the footballers 1-0 up and they take the ball towards the corner flag, don't they? Now, how's he going to win? I mean, it's probably the right shot. I don't think I would have played it. I think I would have done what you said. He's just trying to...
In a normal game of snooker, you're screwing up into the reds because it's just a black off the spot. But
he's trying to nail things to the floor, isn't he? That's what he's trying to do. Could come back to haunt him. You don't know. You don't know, but at the moment doesn't seem likely. he's going to have no choice but to go for this. It'd be harder to play anything else, wouldn't it? He's not really making any mistakes. That's the other thing. He's going to put something else on the cushion now, and there's going to be people will start throwing things, rotten fruit at him and everything. Here we go. Look.
Going to
Put
put
all the colours down there
in that same spot.
Yeah. Nasty business, isn't it? But he's absolutely. He wants to be here on the 22nd of November. It's the reason it's happening.
It's simple.
Well, this is an interesting tactic.
It's not gone enough.
That's unlucky, though, isn't it? Holt, he looks slightly embarrassed by that, as if to say, well, I like what you tried, and now I'm going to just win.
So there.
There's no need for him to do anything more now, is there? You know, now's not the time to make this last out, because surely all he's got to do now is pop this colour, one more red, and then he's won.
Yeah, the Hitmans look good tonight.
And of course, you know, as I said, I honestly think that when it comes to the 22nd of November, you know, he will be a short price favourite. A terrific performance from the Hitman. Conor Benji's played brilliantly, but he was completely schooled in the final. Michael Holt wins week 4. We'll see him on the 22nd of November, and he'll be the man to beat.
He's played good stuff this week, and he is our champion week 4. Michael Holt joins us in the studio. Congrats.
Thank you very much.
Through to the grand final.
Yes, exciting.
22nd of November. No plans.
No.
Good. And you're the 4th player to make it to the wall. Josh Thoman, Lee Walker and Harvey Chandler. Who's going to be the biggest opposition for you?
Me. I'm using my biggest opposition. But yeah, well, it don't matter this. You just got to get in and pop balls.
And very clever as well. We were chatting, you put any other colours on the cushion there, Neil, but that's the tough way, the tough schooling.
It was. I actually was booing in the commentary box when you put the black safe.
I wonder if it was something.
It wasn't anything personal. It's just, you know, we were saying, is he going to screw into the bunch? Or are you going to play a little soft screw or something and play on a red? And then I saw where he was going. If you could have got a nail and nailed that back to the cushion, with a hammer and nails, you'd have done it, wouldn't you?
Absolutely.
I was booing, but I get it. It's the right shot you played.
To be honest, it was hard to get into the angle I was. I weren't perfect. If I was perfect to screw into him, I'd have probably potted it. But I was just, I weren't guaranteed. And with the pinks there as well, so you know, in this format, it's the shot.
You know the way the game works. You know, you've won the shootout, but in the final of the shootout, you know what you're doing. But, you know, I've seen it where people have gone a bit defensive too early as well, and they've come unstuck, which you haven't done. So you've got to get the balance right, haven't you?
Yeah, I mean, I'm always one for, if the ball's on, go for it.
Yeah.
But I think I just made the assessment at the time, and I thought it was the right shot. But, I mean, if the pink was out, I probably would have gone for it.
Yeah.
But the pink and the black on the side rail made a big difference.
What happened was Conor Benji's been brilliant all night, brilliant last night, but he's got schooled in the final.
Indeed, it's nice to see these players on TV. You've been off the tour for a little while now. Would you like to see more amateur events on TV like the 900? How important do you think that is for the grassroots of snooker?
Absolutely, it's great for the game. You know, it's something, you know, for the amateur players to aim at, like myself, you know, to aim at and play at. You know, and to get in that sort of TV environment is great experience for them all. So yeah, I mean, more than merrier. I think he's done a great job putting his event on.
That's interesting because you still think of yourself as a professional, don't you?
Well, I'm not.
Yeah.
But,
you hope so.
I hope so soon.
Yeah.
Well, people are coming into this 900 from different directions. You, as a professional of, you know, some success, others that have never been professional will dream about it. You know, there's women players, disability players. Everyone's coming here from a different road, haven't they? That's the key. And yours is from the top.
Yeah, and it's just an opportunity for everyone. Yeah. And with the format, it gives obviously more people a chance. Yeah. It's great to watch. Yeah. So yeah, I think it's a fantastic event. Really.
With the pros getting involved in the tips this week, Neal Robertson was successful. He went with you. Joe Perry went with you. Rhiann Evans went with you.
All the judges.
And well, Neal is the luckiest person on the planet. So I mean, it makes me a winner.
He also tipped Harvey Chandler last week. So Robbo's doing good stuff. Yeah, and the shirt also had you this week. So
that's right. Yeah.
I'm flattered.
Okay, well, we're delighted to have you in the grand final. We look forward to seeing you, Michael, on the 22nd of November. Good stuff. And, of course, we'll be seeing you next week. Next Monday, we'll be back for week 5 of this year's Snooker Legends 900 Season 2, and we did the draw earlier, and what a fascinating group we have to look forward to. Kicking off the night will be Mary Talbot Deegan up against Billy Castle, Michael Cullum and Jasmine Bolsover, and Neal has just made the point, you know, what an eclectic mix of players from all different walks of life, all different divisions. And then the legend Les Dodd, Rodney Goggins will be playing Les, Simon Bob and Lee Stevens. So that's all coming up on Monday, and the guys will be back, Lee and Neal and Ali Carter, if he does make it back from Wuhan in China. So we're going to have a packed house. It's going to be a good week next week.
Well, of course, Ali will hope he's not here because he might be in the final in Wuhan, but, you know, that'd be good to see him. Yeah, wasn't it last year? Was he come along?
Gotta love the captain. Go on, the captain.
Poor Bingham had a great chance to win. Did you watch that earlier?
Didn't see it.
4-1 up, going well. The new glasses did the trick, and then they, you know, I think from what I saw, he played much better. But you know, the captain did from 4-1 down.
And scoring really well. Different tournament, obviously. I think he's had the highest break as well. So who knows? We're thinking we'll see Ali on Monday.
1-4-5, the highest. Yeah.
Brilliant performance, Michael Holt. Worthy champion.
Yeah, of course. He played great. Like you said, he just knew what to do at the end there. It's like... We called it. As soon as you said it, he's going to put the black on the cushion. We knew the yellow was going on the cushion. So, yeah, proper schooled him.
I hope over the next few weeks they don't all start thinking of doing that. Make it a little bit...
Well, if you've got a 40-point lead, sometimes it's just the right shot. You can be too defensive, you can go for everything, or you can do it like Michael did tonight the right way.
No, there you go. Favourite goes in. Once again, Harvey Chandler was favourite to win week 3, and Michael Holt favourite, and Julia obliges. Thanks very much, guys. Good fun this week, and we will be looking forward to seeing you on Monday. As ever, always great to have your company. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday from 10 o'clock here on Sporty Stuff TV. Good night for now. Bye-bye.